Okay, this is Frank. It is the top of the hour. I'm going to be your host. We have a guest speaker with us today as well, Siku, and we're going to be doing a live presentation. It is, without a doubt, the most exciting presentation that I've ever done. We have some great information that we want to share with you. This is the Jackman Group International, Gold International, and Easy Financial. We're teaming up to present a program that is second to none. This is going to be the very best program that I've ever presented yet. Um, each one of these groups is going to be doing their own part of the system. It is a three-part system. Um, and each one of them is blended together to give the power and the strength of the program. It is a second chance, life-changing program. It is without a doubt, going to make you as much money as you could possibly want. Um, the, however, no amount of information that Frank has brought to you, no amount of inspiration that Frank has given you, no amount of facts can override a negatively programmed mindset. Unfortunately, life has kicked all of us, me included, and we've all hit a speed bump in the road of life, and we all have been subject to negative influences of other people. That's called sign-off, subject to the negative influences of other people, and that has made a bunch of us bitter, and a bunch of us skeptical, and a bunch of us just don't believe that we have the best thing since sliced bread. Anyone who's been with us for any length of time knows that I have brought to you guys the unique, exclusive products that nobody else has in the industry. No one else can even touch some of the products that we have. But what if every file that you was submitted was approved? What if every person that has a train wreck for credit can walk away with a 750 FICO? What if every every negative factor that you can bring to me, we can overcome? What if all of those things were true? Uh, Seiko, if you could unmute yourself, um, let's see where you are. See if I can find you real quick and unmute you. There you are, right there. And
Sir.
unmute you. There you go. Are you there, Seiko?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. And thank you, Frank, and welcome. And I'm so excited to present this unbelievable opportunity that Frank and I have been working on. And we are going to present you something that is going to change your life. What we have done in this program is found a way to remove all of the obstacles, all of the blockade that prevents people from taking positive actions and doing the right things that they can enjoy the best life they have. And not only are we going to work within the program that we will show you in a minute, not only are we going to provide you with opportunities within the program to help you to remove those blockades, but as the program progresses, you will also be presented opportunities to earn an unbelievable amount of money while we're going through doing all the things that we are going to show you, that we are going to do for you and you with us for the next 24 months. It's a 24-month program. So next slide. Okay, next slide. Okay, next slide. Next slide. Good. Contrary to popular belief, doing well is not contingent upon good opportunities or opportunities. If that were true, every single person that either was born in the United States or came to the United States would be a millionaire. Here's why. United States has all the opportunities in the world. Amway, Mary Kay, you could name it, 50 million different multi-level companies. They have all of the money, all of the information, all of the resources. Libraries are free, and multi-millions of people that like to spend money on everything. Anchored with a free market enterprise, that's the reason why everybody from all over the world comes here. So America have everything. If it was opportunities, everybody would have been wealthy. However, despite the fact that United States have everything, millions of people go to bed every night hungry. Many, many millions more walk around, job, unemployed, living below the poverty line. That proves opportunity was not the key. Next.
Please stay closer to the microphone because it sounds like you're moving around.
No, I'm not, but
okay, stay close to the microphone, please.
Great. No. Then if that's not the problem when it comes to achieving your dreams, it's not if you could. We all have the ability to do the things that we need, because I know you can. And opportunities are not lacking. So we know you could, and opportunities are lacking. The question is, it's not if you should. Well, you should, because you have visions, you have goals, you have dreams, you have family, you have made promises too. So you should. There are reasons why you should do things. So we know you can, and we know you should. The question is, would you? Or more importantly, why don't you, or why don't people? So what prevents people from achieving their dreams and succeeding in their pursuits, whatever is presenting them? Next slide. The question is the why. That's what we're going to spend time talking about today, and then present the opportunity. When it comes to living your dreams and achieving all the things you want, we know that you can. Next. Oh, next slide. Next. Good. Next. Stop there. That's the blockade. The only reason, the absolute only reason that people are not millionaires and don't take advantage of opportunities is because of the negative mindset that we have over years of negative programming. What it does, it blocks our ability subconsciously and make us not able to take positive actions. So it's not a conscious thing. People go to church because they want something. They join organizations because they want something. You are on this phone right now because you heard something from Frank, and you said, if I come to Frank, I can get something. It's not that you don't have the desire. What's stopping you is the blockade. Next. We covered that. Hard people. Next. The solution. When we remove the blockade that prevents you from taking positive action, now you are in a position to take advantage of opportunities. Next. That's the solution. Now, I'm an author, and I have written a book that's called Next. I'm an author, and I've written a book that's called Breaking Your Code. Next. Good, stop right there. That's called Breaking the Code: How to Overcome the Effects of Negative Experiences and a Blockade to Faith and Performance. I'm also a personal development life coach and a motivational speaker. So what I've been doing with this book and this program over the years, not this program, my coaching program was helping people to remove those blockades. What we then did, we took the ability to remove the blockade from my coaching program and brought products and services that can help people. So while we're helping you to clear your mind and remove the negative blockade, we are going to simultaneously do several things that you will see in a minute. It's a 2-year program. And the reason why we want you to stay with us for 2 years in the program, because if you try to get any type of business loan, real business loan, if you try to get a personal loan, everybody wants a 2-year look back period. So we figure within 2 years, if we can clean you up, your credit within 2 years, if you have the business structured properly and ready within 2 years, and have you make money within 2 years, now you have a mindset that is properly programmed. We have established relationships with the bank, and we have tangible proof with a substantial amount of income. Now you can go and live your life, because anything you want, you could achieve. Next. So that's the program. Here's the benefits. Next. It has 7 major benefits of self-mastery. This is on the coaching side. Once you go through the coaching process, you would end up there very self-assured, very self-confident. We'll remove all forms of insecurity. We'll remove the freedom of fear. And many people have fear of everything. There is a saying that the fear of fear is greater than the prospects for reward. So if you see something that you can go and you can get, somebody promise you something and it looks good, the fear, even though the promise is good, the fear is of making the choice to go and try it is greater than the promise. A lot of people have fear of success, many kinds of fears, fear of what people are going to say, fear of criticism, fear of rejection, people are going to tell me no. All of those things will be overcome in the program. And the greatest thing of all, you will now have back in control the freedom of thought. Instead of having everybody else program your mind what to think, you can think for yourself. So you can think for yourself, make positive actions, get rid of all of those different fears, and your life will be a blast going forward. Next. The unique advantage of a program, as I said, is that book and the coaching. You could go many places and hear people fix your credit, people could promise you business loans, people could promise you to make money. The reason why people don't succeed is not the opportunity. The uniqueness of our program is that the program is anchored on that mindset change and that mindset life development coaching module. That really is the anchor. Because quite frankly, if that's all we did, you'll be in a position to go and change your life. But we did more than that. Not only are we going to work on the mindset and remove the blockage, but we're going to provide you opportunities while we do other things for you. Next. Next. Next slide. The objectives I went over before, to get rid of a negative mindset, click. Just keep clicking, Frank. Give you a new way of thinking, restore your credit, give you access to capital, and have you be in a position to establish a savings account, a retirement account, and have a business with money in hand and a business that could be able to get ready to qualify for any amount of amazing funding. Next. Now, here are the results. To me, this is the greatest benefit, because it's one thing to have a great program, but people can't afford it. So we found a way to get rid of that problem too, right? It really, technically speaking, is no out of pocket. There's a very small out of pocket. You're going to see that's also refunded. We provide you with loans, and the loan we provide you with would repay everything you need to repay. And the program itself repays the loans. So you will see how that works. Next. How much will it cost? Cost is only a matter in the absence of value. We discussed that earlier. If you have someone that is ill and go to the doctor and he said, doctor, how much is your cost? And the doctor said $5,000. You want to think about it. It's too expensive. You go home and found out that someone that you love have cancer. Call back the doctor. Doctor, my loved one have cancer. How much to cure the cancer? Yes, I can cure cancer. How much to cure the cancer? $200,000. Would you go and find a way to get up $200,000 to save your loved one life? It's the same doctor. The price is different. 10 times more. You don't care. Cost is only a matter in the absence of value. The question you have to ask is, what value would you pay placed on living your dreams? The reality in our program is that the cost is not a factor. We took care of that. The real price you would have to pay is the effort it would require for you to put in. And this is not lifting weights. This is not going to the gym. This is not trying to diet. It's not that. It's just to do some simple things and follow the plan that we teach you. So we're going to work with you during the program, help you to clear your mindset, and have you follow the stuff. And as I was saying, because we remove all of the blockades, we went and found a way to get loans to pay for the program and get loans to pay for everything else. The only cost that you have to entail is $500. And we even found a way for the people that are part of Frank's program. We're going to teach you a way that you can even get that $500. So really speaking, the only thing you need is the effort, because anything to do with money will be taken care of. The program is anchored with a $15,000 personal loan that pays for everything, and you're going to see that next. 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 These loans are all paid back. Next. Now, this is the actual cost of the program. The program have a coaching mechanism. If you go on Google how much to do a lifetime coaching or personal development coaching, it's about $5,000 to $10,000 just to do coaching. Just you can look that up. It has coaching component. It have a financial literacy. I used to own a financial service company. I'm a financial expert. I used to have a securities license. I know how to trade stocks. I was a mortgage broker. And you would have all of my 30 years of experience working with you and teach you all the tricks behind how to handle money, how to use money, how to buy a house without money, how to buy a car without money. So you would get a whole lot of knowledge on financial literacy. That alone is worth the cost. Then you have the self-development portion, you have the credit restoration portion, and it also have the business. To try to do a business, if you go and try to get a business started, structure business and pay it to get the business built and credit worthy, that alone is more than $5,000. So the entire package is $5,000. Now, you will get a personal loan for $15,000. And here's how you're going to spend that $15,000. 5 of it pays for your program. 5,000 from the 15 is your money, goes in a bank to have a secured 3 credit cards. And each of those secured 3 credit cards over a 12-month period, the bank is going to give you 5 to 10 times whatever your secured amount is. That's how we know that we can get you 3 credit cards, at least unsecured, minimum 5,000. So you have 5,000 if your money goes in a bank, secure credit cards, 5,000 pay for the program, and 5,000 goes on a trading platform, and that money on that trading platform pays back all of this right here. And you can see how that's done. Next. There's a business loan. The business loan is $10,000, but that doesn't come out of your pocket. When the business loan is issued, we will get the $10,000 from the business loan. So even though you're getting a business loan for $100,000, you can end up having $90,000 in your hand, because 10,000 of that going to come out to pay for the business loan. So here's what you look like within the first 6 months of the program. When someone comes to us, this is an example. In many cases, you will notice and take note to yourself that your situation is not this bad, but let's go with it. $1,500 a month for your lease or your rent. $500 a month to pay back that $15,000 loan. It's not going to cost that, but that's what we want you to do because you're establishing a relationship with the bank. $15,000 is a car that you have. The car payment is $400 a month. The car insurance is $300 a month. The business loan comes with a business insurance to protect that, $200 a month. Your food is $800, utilities is $300, your phone is $200 a month, laundry $200, and we even put in $200 a month for entertainment. And a mandatory, absolutely must, mandatory $400 a month in a savings account that you're not going to touch for 24 months. So your total out-of-pocket, your total monthly expense is $5,000. Let me pause right here. This $5,000 comes from the credit cards that you will be using. I will teach you how to use credit cards to pay your bills. So you pay off the credit card every month. You deposit your income, directly deposit it into the bank, and take from that to pay these credit cards, and you use the credit cards to make these payments. So the credit card is repaid back every month. So your expense is $5,000. Next page. Here's what your income look like for the first 6 months. Your job combined household income is $4,500. The $5,000 on a trading platform brings you $1,000 a month. And the opportunity that we're going to show you brings you $1,000 a month. Your total combined income is $6,500. Your total monthly expense is $5,000. So you have, after the $400 is already saved, you have an additional $1,500 a month in your pocket. Do not spend this. None of the things I'm showing you is for you to spend. I promise you, we're going to show you in a minute. You're going to have more than enough money, 2-3 times your income to do whatever you want to do with. But just keep this as it is. And you're going to see the results of this in 2 years. Next slide. So you do this for 6 months. At the end of the 6 months, here's what you're going to look like. Next slide. Oh, during that 6 months, we were working on your personal credit. We have established a brand new business for you. We were working on the business. The business is properly structured. The business now go and gets $100,000 business loan. From that $100,000 business loan, they will take out $10,000. That's the cost for the business loan. So you leave with $90,000. You would have already saved up $400 mandatory every month, plus $1,500 a month of that excess. All that saved, you have a total of $11,400. Your money in the bank. you'll be feeling so good when you watch the money grow every month in the bank. That's saved. You pay back the personal loan for 15,000 out of the 90. And we want you to add an additional 25,000 on the trading platform. So instead of having 5,000 on the trading platform that brings you 1,000 a month, you add 25 to that 5, you have 30,000 on the trading platform that brings you 6,000 a month. So because your income is more, we're going to up your mandatory savings in the bank. It's no more 400. Now you are going to be mandated to save for yourself $2,000 every single month, mandatory savings. So at the end of the first 6 months, you have $11,400 in your hand. You have $90,000 from a loan. You pay off 50,000 of that. 15 for personal, 25 on the trading platform, 10 back to the loan, and you have an additional 50,000 in your hand. Take that 50,000, put that in the bank. Do not touch it. We ain't buying no house now. We ain't buying no car now. You can see what you look like in a couple of minutes. This is after the first 6 months. Now we go into month number 7. Next. Month number 7. The only thing changes here is instead of a personal loan for 15,000, where you were paying 5,000 a month, $500 a month, you have a business loan for 100,000 that you're paying $2,500 a month, paying that back. And instead of your emergency savings being 400, your savings is now $2,000 a month. Those are the only two things change. Up top, your trading account, it used to be $5,000, making $1,000 a month. Now it is 30,000, making $6,000 a month. This is from month 7 through month 24 for the next 18 months. While you work on your credit, work on your mindset, work on the stuff, and we're going to show you some ways to make some money. Next. Income. Month number 7, after the first 6 months. Your job didn't change. We want you to keep working on your job. Your investment account brings you $6,000 a month. Your opportunity now is no longer $1,000. It brings you $2,000 a month. So your total combined household income for the next 18 months, minimum $12,500. We can stop right here. Because if this is all we did and nothing else, you got a good credit, you got money in the bank, you got a 30,000 trading account, you got $12,000 income, and you got a business qualified to go get a loan, you can stop right here. But we said, no, let's keep on going. We want you to finish up for 24 months because this says I have an additional $3,900 in my pocket because my expenses is now only $8,600. My income is $12,500. Take the $3,900. Do not spend it. Put it back in the savings account. Next. Graduation time. Next. Good. After 24 months, here's what you're doing like. For the first 6 months, I have saved $11,400.
You breaking up?
Say it. I'm not sure what's going on. But for the first 6 months, I have $11,400. Can you hear me?
Well, you're breaking up real big time.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it's breaking up because I'm directly wired here. But Frank, you could just go ahead and explain this page because I only have 2 more pages, one page after this. You can explain this page after 24 months.
I'm gonna try to mute you and then unmute you and see if that helps.
Hello, test. Hello.
Okay, hang on just for a second. I'm gonna mute you. Now I'm gonna unmute you and go ahead and talk, please.
Test. Could you hear me? Test.
We got a problem, but try to slow down because you're making bubbles. You're making bubbly noises.
Okay, test. Could you hear me now, Frank?
Perfect.
Okay, good. Let's go. Good. I'm sorry, and I apologize for that. At the end of 24 months, this is what your balance sheet looks like. You have a trading account, it's yours, for $30,000, bringing you $6,000 a month. You had, in the first 6 months, you had saved a total of $11,400. $400 a month monetary plus the excess $1,500. That's where they came from. For 18 months, you were saving $2,000 a month, so you have $36,000. And the excess $3,900 a month for 18 months is $70,000. Now you have a total of $117,600 in your hand with a trading account of $30,000, bringing you $6,000 a month. Time to pay off some loans. Let's go and pay off the business loan. By now, the business loan is about $49,000 left. We go and remember we have $50,000 that was in the bank account that we said don't touch. Take that, pay off the business loan. So no more loans. All the business loans are gone. What I left with, $117,000 cash in my hands, a $30,000 trading account bringing me $6,000 every month. Next, graduation time. Cap and gone. But now you don't have to go find a job. Now you have to go find a wife or a husband and find a house like of your dream. That's a graduation. Next slide.
I'm trying, boy, am I trying.
Go back up one. Well, up. Keep, stop there. Graduation. Upon graduation, you have a new mindset, positive mental attitude. You can take on any opportunity because now you have the ability to take positive actions. All those blockages are gone. All my loans are fully paid off. I have 3 credit cards, all paid off, minimum $5,000 each in the bank. My business is properly structured. The business can go and get a loan. My personal credit is 700. Actually, it's more than that by now. It's about 800, but at least 700 plus with no more lates for 2 years. My business is properly structured to get between $250,000 to $500,000 business loan. And now we're going to teach you what to do with that money. And I can qualify for any mortgage now because I have $12,000 income in my hand, $12,500. You, goodbye, love you, but I bet you ain't going nowhere. Yes, you can go and buy the house. Yes, you buy the cars. Yes, you change the neighborhood. You put the kids in private school. You can do all of that. Beautiful things. Go and take a cruise. Have a beautiful vacation. Now you can really do some stuff because remember, you're still making $12,500 and that $30,000 still bring you $6,000. Now you might think about leaving your job because you're making more from your investment trading than from your job. By the way, you have $118,000. Do not take this money and make a down payment of any home. I can give you a quick tip. This is for the course, but I can give you a tip. You take that $118,000, deposit that in the bank, and take a line of credit from the bank for $118,000. You can do what you want with that. So when you're paying that back every month, you're really paying yourself back every month. So when you finish paying that back, you did what you had to do with the money, but the $180,000 is still here. That's your money. That tip alone is worth $5,000. But you can get a hold of that in the program. So that's what the program is all about, to get you to this point. But we have some better news. Frank, you want to go to the compensation? Now, while we are doing this for you, you are so happy, you're going to be calling your mother, father, brother, sister, because everybody needs some help. And we're going to pay you to do that. In this compensation, we have a 2x3 matrix. All we ask you for, while you are in the program, bring a minimum of 2 people personally to you every single month. We're going to ask everybody to do that. So scroll down, we're going to show you what it looks like in terms of compensation. We're going to give you, of the $500 that people pay, we divide that up and pay it back to the people. We give you $200 directly. We're only going 3 levels down. With your second generation, we give you $100 override on that. And your third generation, we give you $50 override. Frank, scroll up a little bit. No. So when you brought the first 2 people, that's your first level. That's $200 each. That's $400. When they each bring 2 people, that's 8 people. That's 4 people at $100 each. That's $400. And when each of those bring 2 people, I ain't going deeper than that. That's 8 people at $50 each. Now scroll on, Frank. Stop. On the monthly recruiting, there's a big X on my screen. I don't know if it's on your screen, right? On the monthly, no, keep going to the right on the blue. The monthly recruiting, that's $1,200 every single month for your monthly recruiting. If all you did is 2 people per month, that alone is more than we showed you. We said the opportunity is going to be 1,000. That's more, but that's not all. On the 6th month, when the loan is issued, you are now going to be paid on that loan. So for everybody that you had brought in 6 months ago, you can get $1,000 per month on those people. So now you get 1,000 times 2, that's $2,000. Plus your 400 recruiting money, that's $2,400 on the 7th month actually. Then in the 2nd generation, you make 200, same numbers. On the 3rd generation, 400. So by the 7th month, based on what you did, 2 people a month for the first 6 months, you will be making $7,600 a month from month 7 to month 24. So everything we just showed you did not include none of this. Now, Frank, go to click on the recruiting, that 2, click on that 2. So all you have to ask yourself is, click on the 2.
Okay.
Click on the 2 itself, just right, or just click, or just erase the 2 and replace that 2 by 3.
That was 23.
Yeah, 3.
All right, 3.
Instead of stop, don't put enter yet. Instead of getting $7,600 a month, what if you brought 3 people to this program every single month? Click enter. Now you're making $11,400 a month from month number 7 and $1,800 recruiting dollars a month just by doing that. No, this is not by what the people do. All you did is bring 3 people per month and have everybody continue bringing 2 a month. That's all that is. What if you go up to 4? I said the magic starts at 1 person a week, 4 people a month. Enter. That's a $15,000 a month in income from month 7 to month 24. I don't need to show you anything else. This is before we even get on the products that Frank brought you to sell. You joined Frank to do mortgages and sell stuff. That's not this. This is just you working with the people and your own self. That's all this is. Add all of that. The question is not if you could. The question is not should you. And the question is no longer would you, because the program on the mindset personal development takes care of that. Thank you for listening. This is the best thing since sliced bread. Go live your dreams. The question is when we get started. Maybe, hopefully for you, the answer is yesterday. Turn it back over to you, Frank. Thank you.
Wow, what a presentation. Wow, what a presentation. Now remember what Siku just said. This is extra and above and beyond the presentation that he just did. And it is extra above and beyond what I opened the conversation with. And I opened the conversation with, what if every file that you submitted was funded? Now, you know that many times files are submitted, there are extenuating circumstances, and the file dies or goes nowhere, or it just doesn't get funded. And that is very frustrating to any loan officer. That's very frustrating to any finance agent. What if, using the new program that we've uncovered, the new system that we've put together, every one of those files will get funded? And what if every one of those files you got, in the example that I always give, the standard agent always earns $1,000 on each file. Would you now not want to go out and get 1 file a month, 1,000, 2 files a month, 2,000, 3 files a month, 3,000, 4 files a month, one a week, $4,000 a month. You combine that with what Seco is talking about, and when he says mandatory savings, don't touch it, you don't have any reason to touch it, because if you just do the programs that we have been doing all along and getting turn downs and rejections and declines, if you just do those same programs that we've been doing all along and we turn all of them into approvals, there's no limit to the amount of money that you can make. There's no limit to the amount of deals that you can get done. And many of you will want to become real estate investors yourself. When we have 100% funding of the acquisition price, 100% funding of the rehab price, 100% funding of the flip price, and what if you want to hold it? 100% funding of the hold price at not outrageous interest rates, but at very, very competitive interest rates. You can see that if you eliminate the negative mindset that has been preventing us from moving forward because of all the negative things that have happened to us all our lives, if you can eliminate those negatives using Seco's coaching, which I'm doing it myself, and I'm here to tell you a lot of it is refresher for me, but it's good to be refreshed. So it may be for you too. It might be that you've already heard some of the things that Seco talks about in his program, but it's good to hear them again. It's good to be refreshed. The point that I'm trying to make here is with Seco's program combined with our programs, it costs you absolutely nothing to get everything that you could possibly want. So if that's the case, why haven't we all filled out the application and sent it in already? Well, because I haven't sent it out to you. But I will be. I will be sending the application out to everyone. You just fill out the application, submit it in, and if you don't have the $500 to get started, don't worry. We've figured that one out too. We've figured out how it literally, you can get into this program with literally nothing out of pocket. We have gone long, and I apologize for going long, quite a bit long, but I think that it was well worth it. And I thank everyone for taking the time to stay with us. I appreciate your loyalty. And now I think I'm going to have this same presentation again in the evening. If Seco and I decide that we're going to do it in the evening, next time you come to the presentation, bring 2 or 3 people, because this fits everybody. Everybody in the United States can fit into this program. If you're living in your car, or if you're living in a mansion, if you've got a 700 FICO or if you've got a 200 FICO, it doesn't matter. You need to bring people to this program. We need to help people. Hurt people will hurt other people. Blessed people will bless other people. Consider yourselves blessed. With that, God bless and good night. And you have a great rest of the day. I will be sending out the information and the replay in a little while. Thank you. God bless.